Welcome to Land Get That Money Sports Entertainment. This your boy Webb. You understand? You know, week 1 is passing. We got Monday Night Football tonight. This is my little segment called Right or Wrong. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm going to do is my predictions from last week. I'm going to say if I was right or if I was wrong so far in week 1. So without further ado, let's get this money. Like, subscribe, share, comment at the bottom. Let's go. Y'all see the shirt, but we gonna get to that later. So, number 1 game was Thursday night. Houston Texans versus the Chiefs. I was right. I picked the Super Bowl champs. I told y'all Clyde Edwards ran for 100+ yards. He had a touchdown in his first game. I started off 1-0 for the season. The Chiefs won 34-20. Let's get this money. Second game was the Jets versus the Bills. I predicted the Bills would win. They won by 10 points. Allen threw for a career high 312 yards, no picks. I was 2-0. Y'all know Green Bay versus the Vikings. We got this money. It wasn't a blowout like I said, but we did get the win, and that's all that counts. 3-0. Aaron Rodgers, no interceptions. You know what I'm saying? We got this money. I'm going to try to get that interview with a Vikings fan coming real soon. An interview with a Saints fan. All that, the debates, you know. 3-0. We got this money. Green Bay real quick. Go long. You know what I mean? Alright, so one of the upsets, I did pick the Eagles to beat the Redskins. The Eagles blew a 17-0 lead against the Washington football team. They lost 27 unanswered points. Carson Wentz, you better play good, man, because my boy Jalen Hurts is behind you. And I know he can ball. That young man might take your spot, man. You can't blow a 17-0 lead to a bad football team. You got sacked 8 times. Carson Wentz. Okay? Washington won. They're up 3. I'm at 3-1 now. So the next game was the Browns versus the Ravens. I picked the Ravens, so I'm at 4-1 now. The Ravens blew out Baker Mayfield's Browns. The MVP showed up. He played like an MVP. No interceptions. Lamar Jackson, he ran that football too. He got this money on them haters, them Browns. Yeah, so I'm 4-1 now. The next game was the Colts versus the Jaguars, where I was wrong. I'm 4-2 now. The Jaguars won. Gardner Minshew threw 1 incompletion. He went 19 for 20 throwing. Nobody saw this coming. The mustache is real. My boy, they represented. Sorry I didn't pick y'all, P-Nick. You know, the Colts surprised. They only lost by 7 points. It was a close game, but I didn't see it coming. I thought Phillip Rivers would have led his team to a victory. I was wrong about that. Jaguars surprised me. Gardner Minshew might be a franchise quarterback. You never know if you keep it up. Let's go to game number 7, where the Las Vegas Raiders, got to get used to that, beat the Carolina Panthers. I picked the Carolina Panthers. Teddy Bridgewater and the Carolina Panthers, they played so good. That was the best game of the week. The score was 34-30. The Raiders only won by 4 points. That was a good game. I watched that game. Derek Carr, John Gruden, they are looking good together. So the Las Vegas Raiders won that game. It was close though. But it's still an L on the record books. Game number 8 was the Chicago Bears versus the Detroit Lions. I picked the Bears to win. The Lions almost got him. Mitchell Trubisky came back. He got him. 27-23. The Bears won. Shout out to my guy that's a Bears fan, Adrian. We are 5-3 now. That's right. We are 5-3 now. Then we had the Seahawks versus the Atlanta Falcons. I thought the Falcons would win at home. The Seahawks surprised them and they won. Russell Wilson played like the true MVP he is. He is a happy man. I should have picked him. It's a thing whenever you marry a woman named Sierra. That's a beautiful thing, man. I should have known better. He didn't throw for any interceptions. He went down to Atlanta and he did his thing. He played like an MVP. Russell Wilson led his team with 4 touchdowns. They won the game. I'm at 5-4. The Dolphins versus the Patriots. I said the Patriots would win. I said Cam Newton would come out strong. He ran for 2 touchdowns, something that Tom Brady didn't do since he was 20 years old with the Patriots 20 years ago. Okay, Cam Newton is a runner. They made the right decision. He don't have much targets over there. I'm worried about that. But they have a great coach. They have great defense. They held the Dolphins to 11 points. Ryan Fitzpatrick threw for 3 interceptions. Tua might be getting some playing time before y'all think it. I told everybody, Ryan Fitzpatrick is a great quarterback, but he's not good when they give him the starting position right off the point. He has to come in as a backup to play well. Whenever they just give it to him, he's not hungry. Whenever he comes in and he starts the year off as like the number 2 quarterback, the number 3 quarterback, then he might come there, throw for 500 yards. But opening season, I don't know, maybe 2-3 more games, Tua might get that starting position. Cam Newton, them starting out strong. So I am 6-4. The next game was the LA Chargers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. I told y'all the Bengals would lose. They lost to Tyrod Taylor, the veteran quarterback. They didn't put up much points, but they won. A win is a win. Joe Burrow, he had that first touchdown. I'm like, uh-oh. He might be turning around the Bengals franchise. You never know. They only put up 13 points in the end. They still got the loss. I was right about that game. So we are standing at 7-4 now. And then my week 1 prediction, my upset alert, which was the Cardinals beating the defending NFC champions 49ers. The Cardinals won. I told y'all, upset alert. DeAndre Hopkins, he caught the ball 14 times for $151. Okay, I told y'all DeAndre Hopkins was not coming to play. They won. My upset alert of the week was the Cardinals. They won 24-20. They beat the champs. Emmanuel Sanders is away from the 49ers playing for the Saints now. I also threw that in there. Watch my week 1 predictions. I'm telling the truth. Cardinals won. I am standing at 8-4 now. Tampa Bay versus the Saints. Tom Brady's debut with the Buccaneers. The Saints won. They spoiled it. They came out strong. Tampa Bay, they got the first points on the board. They had the momentum. Tom Brady scored a rushing touchdown from 1 yard out. Looked like he called his own number on that play. But the Saints, they came out strong too. They're like a second quarter team. Alvin Kamara, he came out with 2 touchdowns. That's why they paid that man his money. Now, I do have to say this, though. Tampa Bay have one strong defense. They have some fast linebackers, man. David, man, he was all on them, man. Kamara only rushed for 16 yards, but he did get some touchdowns. But they were on it, man. Maybe if the offense could have played a little better, gave him more opportunity. They gave him some opportunities to go down there and score some touchdowns. But Tom Brady threw 2 interceptions. Saints won. That was my pick. We're at 9-4. And then Sunday Night Football, my last game, the Cowboys went up against the LA Rams. The Cowboys lost. I did pick the Cowboys. It was a controversial call at the end of the game to where, the Cowboys maybe could have had a chance, and they decided to go for it on 4th down. They fell. Mike McCartney is a former coach of the Green Bay Packers, who's the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys now. He's a risk taker. Everybody gets all mad. I'm not mad at the guy for taking the risk on 4th down. You're supposed to trust your team to get it. I'm not mad at that. Who wants to go into overtime all the time? Go for the win. Get the game over with. You know what I'm saying? Sean Payton does it all the time. Bill Belichick does it all the time. When the coach fails, it's like, oh, he shouldn't have. He should have just kicked the field goal, go for the tie, and go into overtime. But then if he wins, he's a genius. What if Sean Payton and the Saints would never recovered that onside kick at the Super Bowl? The Saints probably would have won. That was the whole momentum of the game. You know, stop getting on these coaches about going for it on fourth down. You know, he made the right decision to trust in his team. They didn't make it. Oh well, they lost the game. They're 0-1. You got 15 more games to get it right. So I am sitting at 9-5 currently with the week 1 picks. We still got 2 more games tonight for Monday Night Football. I will let y'all know how that goes. Until then, let's get that money. Like, subscribe, share, comment at the bottom. Let's go. We out. Peace, Green Bay.